so let's see. There we go. We are back again. And I can just move my camera back down. There we go. Perfect. We're back again with part 2 of today's stream. Oh god. Is that better with sound? Or is it still very loud? So, the game volume, is that good or is it too loud? Let me know. It's all good, Nelly. Don't worry about it. Hope you have a wonderful sleep. Okay. So, let's see. Where did we leave off last time? Okay, so prove your justice society. Find the culprit, elude the investigation team. Okay. For stats, let's see. Oh, it was this one. Okay, so we're maxed out in proficiency. Our persona should be good as well. Yeah, they're pretty good. Got a good variation of things.
Oh.
Okay, so I can't leave. I think I should be able to brew coffee.
Hey.
I'll brew some coffee.
Yo.
I love the smell of good coffee.
Yes. All right.
The way you're drinking makes it looks delicious. Yeah, basically, I want to get some SP items. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Yeah, I'll have a sip. This flavor. This is Ethiopian Mokhara, isn't it?
Let me explain.
Ethiopian Mokhara. Mocha is a port town in the Republic of Yemen. Both Yemeni coffee and Ethiopian Mokhara are exported. Coffee from this region was given the moniker of mocha. Mocha coffee has a unique spicy flavor and a strong aroma with blackberry notes. Not bad. It's worth a compliment. Sorry. Just thinking. Don't worry about the other day. I won't let anything bad happen to you guys.
Well then.
You should rest now. We have a big day tomorrow. Do we? I don't remember where we left off. Oh yeah, we're plummeting in popularity.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
Haven't they found the Phantom Thieves yet? The government and the police are useless. Are they even trying? I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars just to sit on their asses. Mysterious group of murderers? An inept government? What's the world coming to these days? Everyone's talking trash about us. The police are here again? How many times has this been now? Our school's gotten famous for all the wrong reasons. They revoked her honor status? This school is so messed up. I wonder if the culprit really is from our school. Oh, excuse me.
They were there today too, right? Yeah, what do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that.
Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
Okay, quiet down.
Okay, listen up. The police are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of canceling it. But we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparation will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really? On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? With all this stuff about the principal and Kamoshida this year, I guess it's no surprise. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all of the students here. Seriously? The police are in Shujin? They haven't come to my school. It seems they are calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean they're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourself mentally for this. They've gotta be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try to not say much. They'll see through any lies you might try telling. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and... You two will go together. Huh? Why together? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far. Oh yeah, right. Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see.
Let's see. Cyril Wolf.
Ah, yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida? You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
That should be the right answer, really. Because again, they talked about that they wanted to keep... that you shouldn't say anything unnecessary. And like, indicating that you are scared that the Phantom Thieves there should be the correct answer to that question.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I don't know what you think, Steven, but I think that was probably the right response to it.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
Yeah, exactly. That it sounded like that was the best option to go with.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, it would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Ryuji hasn't done anything. He was just sweating from nervousness.
Not to me. You looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen.
Well, for some reason I think it would be more our fault because, again, we are the probation student. We are the problem student. We have a criminal record, so for some reason I think it would be our fault. Because again, that was the first question. That was the first thing they said. That we were the student on probation. And mentioning that we had a dispute with Kamoshida. Where all we could say was yes, basically.
But now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular, too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the School Festival Executive Committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
Of course, Ryuji's against it.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course.
This is bad. Someone totally framed us. We still can't go out.
Oh!
Do we have any DVDs? No.
Oh!
Let's play a game. See. Efficiency I don't need. That's already maxed out. Guess I could go for charm to try to max that.
Okay.
Let's start up the Legend of Gambler Goemon. So this game is about a notorious thief who fell into the depths of hell.
Oh!
Wait, something appeared up ahead. Is that a demon? So the deceitful thief who ravaged the world above has shamelessly entered this infernal domain. I should show you the horrors of hell. At least I would. But it'd be boring to treat the famous Goemon the same as any old person. Instead, we shall use the 2 dice in my hand to play a little game. I call it odds or even. Sounds like we just have to beat this demon at a dice game. First, we'll have to choose either even or odd. Even means numbers like 2, 6, 8, 2, 6, and 8, while odd numbers mean like 3, 7, and 11. After you choose, I will roll the dice. If you guess the result correctly, you win. Otherwise, you lose. And that's all there is to it. Do you understand the rules? So this is just a game of chance, basically. What's up, Steven? Well then, what is your choice? Odd or even? Place your bet. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, 1, 8, 7, 9, 11. So what do we go for, Steven? Even or odd? What do you guys think? Do we go for odd or even? So, what do we pick? Odd or even? interesting choice. You will win if the number is odd. Well, let's find out the result. Oh god, I have to choose. Damn it.
Oh man.
Damn it. How unfortunate you've lost. You shall spend all of eternity in these fiery depths. What do you think? Is things going to happen to the protagonist now?
Yep.
Well, victory in this game really comes down to luck. Just accept your defeat with dignity. Might not have won, but I love that attitude you had. Your persistence is so cool. I wish there was a way to make this game a little easier.
Nice.
Well, it's time to get late. Let's head to sleep soon. So I'm guessing we don't get any confidence things.
I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police.
So I guess we don't have any time for social links now. Until we get to the next story plot point.
The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
I still wonder who it is that he's talking to. If it is that guy that got us arrested in the first place. I wonder what kind of people the culprits are. Probably some idiots with a misguided sense of justice. Look, can they just arrest those guys already? Special investigations is on it. I'm sure they'll be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? I should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why did the school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we are holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone who we already invited. What about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? It's gonna be a real weird festival with morals so low. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Being someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. This one. Stop it. Stop it. What are we at? October? Should let me move to October, thank you. Yeah, there is one. There we there. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row or column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Wolfson, please look at this.
Do you know this one?
Now, tell me the total count for each column in this magical square. It is supposed to be 15. Let's see, no two squares can contain the same number.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares. Yeah, there they are. A 3x3 squares only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. In a 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that?
Nice going!
If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I'd choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. And math doesn't kill anyone. Having everyone out there looking for a culprit is getting me down. So what do we gotta do as the school festival's exec committee? I need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Oh right, that thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? The festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the school's council room once classes are over. That's so damn boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So, did you find anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
I wonder if this is how we get him to our party.
Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous.
It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
Well, I can you could, Ryuji.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves.
So I wonder if this will lead us into the next palace. The festival.
I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
You're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
I have a feeling that she will.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
Yeah, so Akechi is actually on our side.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty.
So yeah, Steven, I have a feeling this will lead into Akechi joining us. What do you think?
There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? Earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. Yeah, but Akechi will join our party as a member at some point. I think this will lead into it. But I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine that 8 heads may produce. I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Oh, Sojiro.
You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid.
I like Sojiro so much.
By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school. As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Okay. Just a second, and I will be right back. There we go. Oh, I can do confidence. What do people do? Oh, you can hang out with Akechi. And Kawakami as well. Let's see.
Listen.
Other stuff I want to ask you about about too. Request me today, right? I feel like my bond with Kawakami will grow stronger soon.
Hey.
Yes. We need to get Kawakami maxed out. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll be right over, so hold on.
Hey there.
I'm so glad you requested me. I have big news. Takase-kun's guardians came to my house today and apologized to me. They told me I won't have to send any more money, that they'll return everything I paid them. It's like they are completely different people. Like, what happened with Kamoshida? Hey, you wouldn't be... Anyway, it's such a relief. They apologized about Takase-kun and admitted that what they did was terrible. They even told me that I'm a good teacher. And so I decided to really quit my part-time maid job today. I've been talking to my boss about it ever since I was hospitalized. It took a while to work out who would cover my shifts. I didn't want to inconvenience anyone.
Well...
Now I can finally make a fresh start as a teacher. I can take care of my students and earn their trust. That's the ideal teacher I aspire to become. I bet I'll be an old woman by the time I achieve my dreams. Nonsense. That was right. Yeah, you're right. I'm still within demographic age range of what's considered young. I was always able to rely on you, Master. Oh yes, it was. That was why I didn't pick it. I like Kawakami. I was always able to rely on you, Master. You helped me come to a lot of realizations because you were such a good listener. Thanks again. Oh crap.
Thank you for using our service.
Today marks the day I graduate from being your maid. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your hard work as a master. I feel a deeper connection with Kawakami. But that's rank 9, so I still need one more rank.
All right.
So,
I don't know. At any rate, what are you going to do once I stop coming here? Can you handle the cleaning on your own? I'm pretty worried about the state of this place. Pretty worried about the state this place is in. I feel like you don't put much thought into your diet either. Besides, won't you be lonely? I want to keep seeing you. I take it you get lonely easily, but you shouldn't say stuff like that so casually, okay? Someone may misunderstand your intentions. I should choose my words carefully. We don't want to give anybody the wrong idea. That could really hurt someone. Yeah, so this is basically a relationship thing. That was pretty honest of you. You're quite the problem child, but you're still a good person. I'll protect you as your homeroom teacher. Oh, and of course, I'll keep my initial promise too. What about slacking off in class?
see you later.
So yeah, that was basically a relationship thing. That I could basically go into a relationship with Kawakami. Hey, thanks for today. On my way home, I remembered everything. All the old memories from when I decided to become a teacher. Like, when I was going through courses for it, or my first year as teacher. Back then, I wouldn't have done... Yeah, because you can romance everybody. Every female you can romance. But I'm not going the harem route. When you get close to max, you can romance all the girls. But I'm not gonna go with any romance. Nope. Well, Kawakami is my highest female. Back then, I would have done anything for my students. Felt like I was capable of anything. But somewhere along the way, I forgot about all that. Reigniting your original resolve is easier said than done. That's not a romance option. You don't get the chance at rank 5. Thanks. Somehow, when I hear it from you, it makes me feel like I can do anything. Weird, huh? From now on, I'll support you as your teacher, so you can rely on me as much as you want, okay? That's all I wanted to say. Okay, I'll see you at school. Good night. So I want to try to take it without romancing everybody in the first playthrough here. I found out that if I do New Game Plus, I will keep all my gear from the beginning. So whatever gear I have when I end the game is the gear that will carry over to New Game Plus. As well as my social stats. So I don't have to think about grinding social stats. What does that detective think he's doing? He's just trying to get popular, isn't he? He wants to stand out. Just hurry up and arrest the Phantom Thieves already. I'm curious. It seems like he knows something. Yeah, in New Game Plus, I will have more time to focus on the social links, the confidants, since my social stats will be basically maxed out. So I don't have to worry about the social stats. Curious. It seems like he knows something. I bet he found out some really juicy secret. Yeah, I want to go do a clean playthrough first time.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Maybe.
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous. But without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network.
So yeah, I think I'm right. With Akechi becoming part of the party here. Since Makoto was basically talking about Akechi being able to get intel.
And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
Yeah.
Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble. And the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
It should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Yeah.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Now that you mentioned that. Ah. Now that you mentioned that, Ryuji, I do have the contact info for Akechi.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already.
Damn, that was fast.
He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
I can probably convince him. Would have thought we'd end up. Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? Sure. I have a lot to show you today.
Here we go.
Look, mental training for sports. Oh, and building a successful business from the ground up. I even have a book about the secret to being a good listener. It was written by a hostess from a club in Ginza. Just picking out which book to bring took me half a day. I have tons more back home though. I've started using the fortune teller. Apparently she is quite important to max out. Because she gives a lot of benefits. Started using these as reference material for the advice I give to my clients. This way I can suggest new alternatives instead of leaving them resigned to their fates. Sure are. Of course. After all, I need to be able to advise my clients on their future selves. I can check that out after this. After all, I need to be able to advise my clients on their future selves. Anyway, what I really wanted to tell you is that I've arrived at a new fortune-telling philosophy. Those with strong conviction can in fact change fate. Oh, and as for the people I sold holy stones to, I started reading their fortunes free of charge. I'd like to return the money they gave me to, but well, am I interrupting?
What?
Yokota-san? It's been a while, maiden. What are you doing here? The chairman asked that I come see how things are going. Who are you? That's my apprentice. I haven't actually introduced him to the chairman yet. You're telling me you're so busy you need to hire an apprentice?
Oh,
Yes, he's been very helpful. He's been a wonderful help. I see. I guess I should have expected such great foresight from you, maiden. Now then, I should be going. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry I had to see that. Are you in trouble? No, it's nothing serious. Anyway, it's a private matter. It's a private matter, Wolf-san. Nothing you should concern yourself with. Wait, are you perhaps worried about me?
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so touched, honestly. My luck really improves when you're around, Wolf-san. I know. In return for that, I'll predict your luck whenever you want. It says she hires intense motivation. Deepens your bond with confidant of your choice.
All right.
So yeah, I can basically get any confidant up now with her. Why? It's already so late. Yeah, rank 10. I should close up for today.
Goodbye.
Good night, Wolf-san. But yeah, now I can basically use her to increase my confidence.
Good morning. Well...
Senpai, have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. Most likely. Might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? What do you mean?
No.
Never mind, it's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow is the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with preparations? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we all have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me.
Hey.
Here, who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances though? Why did he agree to come here? It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves They're connected to our school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll just need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel. But yes, I can most likely romance Chihaya as well.
Oh, yes.
Maruki! I like Maruki. He has snacks. I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true. Now that we've got so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
Well, they apparently haven't noticed him at all. That's the thing. Apparently the teachers hasn't noticed Morgana at all. From a psychological standpoint, what's the key reason our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias.
This is it. Right.
That's right. Impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true.
No way. Nice going!
Difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusions. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests I'm just too good at school. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. Yeah, I think that's it, Steven. I'm just too good at school. Oh, our grades are out. How did you do? Damn, I'm dead. I wish I could get in the top 10. People look at smart students differently. I wonder what score I got. I'm in the top 10. I did it. I nailed it. Whoa, everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Yeah, even though I'm a trouble student. I'm on probation after all. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi declines our offer, we won't have a guest. That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. Must have busted up to anyways. He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. Or maybe I'm too smart for the school. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully, he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front.
Do you know the answer?
Therefore, in this context, the nuances of the idiom is the complete opposite. I saw a lot of errors on the previous test, so please be more careful in the future.
Hey!
Excuse me, no sleeping in class. Today's example will be on your entrance exam, so make sure you know them. What's up with Kawakami? She usually looks so tired. Talked to her this morning about my future. She was super polite, friendly even. Yeah, I know what you mean. She even gave me advice about my girlfriend.
Yes.
Now that she's back on her feet, Kawakami seems to be working hard as a teacher. Akechi!
Welcome home.
There he is. Steven, is there any universe where we don't pick the top option? Is there any universe where we don't pick this?
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around.
Oh, he brushed it off like nothing. That's no fun.
Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately.
Just brush it off like nothing. That's no fun.
We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
Ah, there he is again. I have a feeling he's involved. That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Could you just be quiet in the background?
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I feel I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
I don't know, Stephen. I have no idea.
I'm not worried, moron. You're obstructing business.
Moron.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Yeah, it looks like a bad angle indeed.
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Akechi knows something.
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
You see, Stephen? He's coming around.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met. I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and...
Chess inspired. Why chess? He doesn't play chess.
Wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
But so is Makoto.
I'm happy I could see you.
Makoto is also extremely strategic.
I'll be going now.
That kid was going on about some really complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Oh, I didn't notice. I'd gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. I don't know, because there has to be something with their true nature, and I don't know yet what Akechi's true nature would be. Because Makoto changed as well from being this this rule-obeying student into like this rebellious one. So it all depends on their true nature, and we haven't seen Akechi's true nature yet. So it's kind of hard to tell what it will be. Huh, really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. Wanna come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. Sounds good. At a time like this? This is the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. Just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Wait, I had to check something. Confidant. Fortune teller. Temporarily increase the growth rate of a selected social stat. Deepens your bond with a confidant of your choice. Provides a preview of all abilities for a confidant of your choice. But yeah, this one is so important. Affinity reading. That I can deepen a bond with the confidant. And that is the one I just got. I don't care about you. You're useless. Where is it that she is? I don't remember where she is.
Incredible.
Exactly. Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, I already have that.
Yeah.
It's not there. It's not Shibuya. Not here. I think it's here. Ah, stop it. Hey, I bet the Phantom Thieves feel bad about scrambling that guy's brain. Oh well, aren't you just the coolest contrarian? Don't push your luck. Just be yourself. Isn't that what you promised to do when you changed your image and moved out here? Haven't changed anything, but maybe I really did lose touch with who I am deep down. Okay, so she's not here. Wait, what do I have in Electric Town? Mishima. What am I with him? Rank 7. Okay, so that's at rank 10 first. Stop it. I have rank 6 on him. So I'm actually quite close to maxed out with him. And double money if battle is won in one turn. Yeah, he's Justice. He's the Justice. Let's try to get someone Hifumi. Old's key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. It may be good for you to remember that as well. I'd like to teach you shogi at different locations from time to time. To change up the mood. Somewhere outside with not too many people. There may not be many such places. Well then, shall we play a match day? Yeah, if she was a Persona user,
I look forward to it.
she would definitely be. Yes, I feel like I can play shogi at a different pace here. The scenery, the sounds, the smell. I'll be able to utilize all 5 of my senses. Perhaps I'll even come up with some new ideas.
Yes.
Yes. Different senses and ability than usual awakens. Helps one come up with new moves. And open up a new opportunity through shogi. You're like a shogi piece filled with endless moves. I wonder what kind of person you will become. Just imagine all the possibilities. It's fun. I'm starting to get the feeling that a new move will come to me.
Well then.
Now that we feel refreshed, let us play fair and square.
Okay, let's end here for today.
Yeah, I didn't get a rank up with her. But I got close to rank up.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me. You're so laid back. there's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
Well, nobody seems to bother. Morgana is literally in my backpack on my shoulder.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
Morgana is actually a dog. That's why he doesn't like being called a cat.
this'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately. Shall we head off to the stands then? Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
But birds don't like to stay in bags. Dogs does.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
Oh, Steven, there's your new maid.
So, it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here. Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home.
There's your maid.
May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
Huh.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
So they have nothing, is what they're saying.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Is this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice.
Of course.
We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
So Anne spent all of their budget on the maid costumes.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
So we got nothing.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
Q SpongeBob. 1 eternity later.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Oh, they're still trying to catch him.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
You know, they were going to need 5 to 7 hours to catch a squid. They will need a few years to catch SpongeBob.
Thank you for the wait. Ooh, it's fresh made.
It's fresh made. I heard a microwave. That is not freshly made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Oh my god, I just said the exact same thing that Futaba said.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
Think it'll be spicy?
Well, yeah.
Yes, indeed, Russian roulette with food.
Oh, everyone's all here.
Hey, Akechi!
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions. That's because you were sloppy. I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people.
Yes.
I'm going to have one of these.
Yes, he's going for the red one.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee. It's fine. It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... Oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Look at him shaking. He's standing there shaking.
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
Oh yes, yes. He loves spicy food.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy. When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
I think Akechi already knows that we're the Phantom Thieves.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
Okay. All good, Steven.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I have to agree.
What will his next move be?
Oh?
Wait. Zero, Yusuke is missing. Where did he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. He went for Maruki. Excuse me, you are Dr. Takuto Maruki, correct?
Yes.
Huh? Oh, yes. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. Do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and Ann first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak with you as well. Ryu, oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san?
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You hear about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into its endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated. I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. You should still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action. It's not really allowed, haha.
How about it?
Oh, but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course. There's no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. Not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see. So you were Madarame-san's. It's in the past. How curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this.
Well,
But I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions? That's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. Just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusion, are they truly making the choice for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who thinks that. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without them even realizing it. If I could help lift the weight of their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see. And what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. Ah, I see.
All right. Thank you.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday.
Well then.
Tomorrow is the moment of truth. Akechi's panel. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So he was there. Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Yeah. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. Getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We'll need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. Photo time. This is when we were at the food stand. Man, even yakisoba looks high class. The Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It was more delicious than I imagined. It wasn't the instant stuff, but still good. Yeah, don't know why, but food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us, Ann? You got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took of Cyril's yakisoba? With the big red mountain of ginger? Oh! No, that one went straight into trash. Had dry seaweed all over my teeth. Okay. Just a second, I'm back. Here we go.
Oh.
Let's play a game. Let's see if we clear it this time.
Okay. Oh man.
I'm really not lucky with this.
Yep.
Seriously not lucky with these dice rolls.
Nice.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down.
He's lying, right?
But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job.
Welcome back, Steven. Well, he was just about to expose who he thought the Phantom Thieves were.
Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss.
So this is probably where he's gonna join us.
Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
He knows it's us, and he wants to join us.
What do you want to talk about?
No.
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
So, yes, Akechi knows.
Wouldn't all of you know more about it than me? I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well.
Yeah, I think he was pulled in when we went to Haru's palace. Or into Okumura's palace. I think he was pulled in with that. That's the theory I had last time.
It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago.
Yeah, he was pulled in when we went to Okumura.
This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Yeah, so he also has a persona.
So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
So he was in Okumura's palace. I thought I saw him when we were pulled in.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you.
So that's the real culprit.
He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just
talk.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
So this is where Say's palace come into place.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this.
Yeah. There we go. Just a second, just need to plug in my charger. There we go.
Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer.
It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons. We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
Huh?
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Yeah, but it will not be its size, Alice.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
It was at a casino at the beginning of the game.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
And apparently she knows about the her change of heart.
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Oh.
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. So, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
So now he knows.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party? Then why don't we go together? Festivals don't come around every day, so we may as well enjoy it while we can.
Kasumi.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
Oh God.
And now, it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
It's showtime! Wow, really busting moves there.
Very impressive, Senpai.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Oh, we got a cutscene.
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
Maybe not a freshman prank.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I think she mentioned she had been doing ballet when she was a child, but then went on to gymnastics.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there. Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away. It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going. Thank you. I'll be all right, though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
Jim's quieted down. Looks like the dance is over. I ought to head home. The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? But didn't they just say it was over? I'm very confused. Didn't they just say the party was over? post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but has gotten me nowhere. Yes, this is the post party. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? Looks like I received some messages. Oh god, so I have to decide who I go with? No, you want to go to the post-festival party and try to calm down? We can't really decide on what Akechi was saying anyways. I'm still pretty pissed though. Well, Mishma's here with me. You should join us. Yeah, so I have to decide now. I think I want to go with Haru. Yeah. Sure, let's go. Thank you. I'll be waiting at the gymnasium. Should head to the gym.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
But Haru didn't see. But Haru didn't see my sick moves. She didn't see my sick dance moves.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
It's her loss.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special.
Are we currently at two places at the same time?
Round of applause, everyone.
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Let me take a guess. I'm the one getting picked.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
It's probably gonna be me.
How about that
No.
fluffy-haired girl
Oh.
over there? I choose you.
Oh, so Haru became a Pokemon. Fluffy-haired girl, I choose you.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
I have to do that. We do that, don't we, Steven?
Come, everyone's waiting.
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're Akumura-san?
I don't even have a social link with her yet.
Yes.
I don't think so, at least.
I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Wow, straight to the point. Straight to the point.
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers.
That's just...
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru is in trouble. I need to change the subject. There we go.
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Boom. Topic changed.
I think it was him. So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
No matter what she would have flustered.
Just when it was getting interesting.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh?
Because all of the options was about relationship.
I still can't believe you said that. Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
It's the mystique that drags all the girls in.
I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
I got an item.
I bought it earlier.
Totally worth it.
Now then, let's go home.
I think it's a snack, yeah. I'm not sure if I have the confidant with Haru yet. Haven't a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's been a sudden increase. Bet it's because of that fan side. Yes, she knows us too well. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. Should really be blaming the people who requested it. I need to check if I have Haru as a confidant.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
Oh yeah, so she's probably been called there by the owner because he found the calling card.
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
Things I gotta get interesting now.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young.
There we go.
We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it.
Well, this is the special investigation unit. It's basically special forces.
If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
What do you mean?
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
If I play this well, I go free.
Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home.
Yeah, he has the calling card.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
But we don't know at which point I take the fall in the game.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Yeah.
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still. When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel.
Poor Futaba.
At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official.
No. And he doesn't know we're the Phantom Thieves either.
My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school.
Should I be honest with him?
The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he?
What do you think, Steven? Should I be honest with him?
And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet. Nothing. You're sharp. Yeah. But which one do you think would fit best for the situation? I don't think the middle one is the right one. I don't think that's the best option. So it's either top or the bottom. I would say. What do you think, Steven? So... yeah, because there's the triple dot afterwards. So there could be something after it. I think the first one could be the best option. It's hard to say with the third one.
You know what people call them? Criminals.
Yeah, so it is basically confirmation at this point.
Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart?
Well, now he knows.
He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
What hidden phrase?
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe.
Oh, yes.
To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Let's go. We got him on our side.
I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Just do as I say. If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right?
His persona would be a coffee machine. Or a pot of curry. When at rank 10 and awakened, then it turns into pot of curry.
We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
Exactly. What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't have received these messages if Zero was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case, we consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by a mental shutdown. Same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though. Didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a second. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Yes, we are, Futaba. Oh, Futaba's in our room now. I guess the chief had an inkling after all.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. What do we pick here? You can sleep on the sofa.
Hey, wait!
Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa? So that Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? I'm gonna go home. Night.
Yep. Yep. Hey!
No. No, it didn't.
Well then.
So, do we get the one with Igor now? Do we get an encounter with Igor? No, we don't.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
I don't know.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives.
Most wanted fugitives.
And have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become.
And yeah, Steven, I don't know why games give those options.
Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it. I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen? I see.
Danish kroners.
Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right? I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Sojiro really is a good guy.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward?
Yeah, it's a bit of
Put
money.
Too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy number 1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. It's just they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen... But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. It's still a lot of money. Yo, you see the news? I have braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. Not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk it more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up.
Yes.
How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
Yeah.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
We did nothing wrong.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
Yes.
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
I will send you to Jesus.
Hey, Becca. Are you still up? I'm doing good. Just getting a lot of plot done here.
know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too. But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Yeah.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this.
Let's go.
Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Exactly, Steven. It's time to rally. How about you, Becca? How is your sickness treating you?
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry. You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
But I got a message from Akechi. I was just about to say we still have Akechi. Got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah. We're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. We'll see you all tomorrow. We'll see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
Can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Okay, I can't go out.
Yo.
Hey, how did the exams go? Perfect.
Oh.
I guess you can't just book by its cover. Then maybe you didn't need this. Oh well, take it. LeBlanc charm. I made it myself. got my finest coffee bean in it. Wanted to give it to you before the exam, but, well, still have more tests. Don't let up on the finals. Ooh, what is this thing? Where are you? There you are. Null sleep.
Hey!
Yes. I'll brew some coffee.
Yo.
It's pretty fun once you get started, huh? There's a lot to do, a lot to know and enjoy about coffee. Oh, whatever. Alright, I'm heading out to buy some cigarettes.
Whoa.
I love the smell of good coffee.
Yes! Alright.
The way you're drinking it makes it look delicious. Looks like the chief's gentlemanly charm is rubbing off on you. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. This is Mocha Matari.
Let me explain.
Looks blurry? Huh. The stream in general or what? Mocha Matari has a complex spicy and chocolatey flavor profile with heavy viney body to complement it. Huh. Well, I don't see anything on my end that could cause it. Okay. Oh, problem solved. Not bad. It's worth a compliment. Sorry, I was just thinking. Yeah, because I don't see anything on my Streamlabs about frames dropping or anything. Don't worry about the other day. I wouldn't let anything bad happen to you guys.
Well then.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
Yeah, except he is corrupt to the core.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Ha!
Huh? Really?
So she does have a palace.
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves.
Just a second. Okay.
So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
That is true.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge and extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us? Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart? Thanks. I was actually rather worried there.
Well, we had no choice.
This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay.
So I'm guessing that the last mission where we get caught is a solo mission. Most likely against that Cedo guy. The politician. Because we're the only one there. The rest are on comms only. So it must have been a solo mission.
I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Maybe. It might be, yeah.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Because they are still talking to us, but they are not part of it.
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
Ah.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation? That does make sense, more or less.
Why is that, Steven?
If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation? Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out. But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that? I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk.
So, it's not over yet with the things?
When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later.
Yes, that is true.
Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket.
But she already knew that because she had the calling card. This is basically we're telling the story after she showed us the calling card she got from the Phantom Thieves.
And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you. No, I'm jumping to conclusions.
No, we were arrested.
I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Ha. Well, we don't know yet. Because we haven't made it to that point yet. We don't even know what Say's Palace is.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
I don't know. I haven't played this game yet. I haven't completed it. So I don't know.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know.
Indeed.
Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
Very important info.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
You know, all the important information.
You're phantom thieves. Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
I don't know why this is happening. It's the second time it's happened where it does this metaverse thing. Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Where are we meeting today? Oh, right. We were never told where to meet up. The courthouse? Where's that? Hint. The government office district. Kasumigaseki? Indeed. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there though. Me neither. That's somewhere normal people usually go. Wow, just looking at the map is impressive. The Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Diet Building is right near there too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into Alliance Den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Yep.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
So I wonder what a Akechi will look like in the metaverse.
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
Oh, Futaba.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh.
Oh, Futaba.
I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
A Colosseum.
Perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
That's my guess, a Colosseum.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
Oh.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Yeah, this is where we get caught.
Well, it's time we head in then.
So it is the casino. So we're basically caught up to date with the interview at this point.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah. This is where we get caught.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look
look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
I don't know why a casino.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases.
Because of her must-win personality.
I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename, too.
Codename? Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then.
This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route. So. Let's see, what is a Akechi? Oh my! Of course! It's Robin Hood! Robin Hood! Okay, so... Body. Take out. Think these are the right decisions to go with. I could of course take Makoto instead of Haru. I think those are the ones I will go for. Maybe he will. We don't know, because this might be the final palace for now. I see stairs.
Okay.
Looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
There he is.
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time? This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Well then, let's begin by securing our route.
I can see it.
Okay, so there are things. No, this is not just the palace. The other palace is different.
I can see it.
Other palace is different, so there has to be another palace afterwards. It is another casino. But the question is, does something happen after this? What happens after this? Because this must have succeeded, because she asked if she had a change of heart. So this palace must have succeeded.
I can see it. See it. Indeed.
Would open. Could it perhaps be blocked from the other side? Should probably try to look for another way through. Do you not see the bars in front of it? It's not locked from the other side. It has literal bars in front of it. I don't know, because she talked about having her heart changed. So this one must have succeeded.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
There she is. Shadow Say.
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer. It's somewhere.
Damn it.
So you've come.
This is Shadow Say.
The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Okay.
Damn it, over there!
So she can teleport?
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her. Let us get after her, Joker. I have something.
But treasure.
The effect of the cognitive world is weak here.
Ah, there's a safe
There
room.
may be a safe room close by. Why don't we rest a little here?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I think I should save. It's been a few hours since I saved.
They're not onto us.
Focus.
Is there anything up here? No.
I can feel it.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
A shadow!
With a champagne bottle.
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all. I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those.
There we go, now we get the scene.
Well then, let us begin.
Steven, is he JoJo's dancing? He is JoJo's dancing.
Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood!
He is literally using JoJo's dance.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Robin Hood!
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge. Not so bad. And I'm capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait. Does this sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can. Now that we have an infiltration route, I suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let's do that. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take though. That isn't necessary. First we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that call, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines. A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Of course. Perfect. I'll be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task. Ah yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We'll be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all of your expectations.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got. Okay.
This is a rare opportunity. Let's steal Nijima's heart. Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames though. It's a problem for me too, if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Her popularity is really at an all-time low.
Let's make some more coffee. I need all the SP items I can get.
Hey!
Yo.
Then I think we should have a conversation with... I think there is a conversation with Igor after this, because there usually is at the beginning of each palace.
Yes! Alright.
This is Mexican Altura.
Let me explain.
Coffee was said to be brought into Mexico by the Spanish in the 18th century. Mexico is now one of the world's largest coffee producers. Altura, meaning height in Spanish, describes the altitude the beans were grown. It has a savory aroma, soft acidity, and nutty flavor.
Yeah.
Delicious. I'm impressed, although you'll never catch up to me. Sorry, just thinking. Don't worry about the other day. I won't let anything bad happen to you guys.
Well then.
I think. Time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change her heart. Right. I'll be counting on you. We may all have our own unique way of doing things, but we should just proceed forward as usual. Leave it to me. Don't worry, Cyril. I trust you. That's why I asked that you lend me your help.
Hey!
There's no need to get too worked up about this, right? Take as much time as you need to get ready. Anything goes as long as it helps out our mission. We have our trust. We're our leader after all.
Okay.
Let's make sure this plan is a success. Okay, I think this is a good place to end off for today. That's what I'm thinking anyways, because we just discovered the palace and we're ready to do infiltration. So I think this is a good place to end off.
I'll just add this.
So now we're ready for the next stream to take on the palace. So that will be the next Persona stream. Going on to ending soon. It is always fun to hang out with all of you guys. You are what makes streaming such a fun thing to do. Without you, I would be nothing, basically. Yeah, but my computer will always mess up after this, remember? Because it's draining so much. Yeah, no raids today. But I might still jump into his stream for a bit. You too, my friend. You ready for AEW tomorrow? You're gonna be busy tomorrow. Okay. Did you watch Rampage from last week, or do you want to do that as well? Because I haven't watched Rampage yet. But if you already have, I will watch it before we watch this week's. Okay. Then I will watch it tomorrow beforehand. Yeah, I would like to thank you all so much for stopping by today. Really appreciate you all. It's always such a fun time with you all. I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you all next time. Bye bye.